Hello there, everyone. All right, so today we've had two new cards arrive into the game. We have had the Spotlight Cash card, Eson, and I have to make sure I get the name right here. We have had the Season Pass card, Agamotto. So, yeah, honestly, there was a good idea going into this that both cards would synergize well together. I've had a bit of fun playing them today, to be honest. I was on stream for a couple hours, and I would say we had a decent run with them. Let's put this screen on for a moment. First of all, Agamotto shuffles 4 Ancient Arcana into your deck. From there, we have the Temporal Manipulation, what are they calling them, skills? So the Temporal Manipulation skill, on reveal, give Agamotto 3 power, put him in your hand if he is not in play, and then banish the skill. So the banish mechanic, for what it's worth, I feel works really well. They've applied the ability to Yondu, or at least that's the one I remember seeing in game. And I will say I think they need to fix the VFX and SFX for that, because it's a bit hard to know if well, not just if you've lost a card, but what card it is. So one little note for you out there. But besides that, just come back to the actual card here. I would say this is probably one of the good ones. You know, getting Agamotto into your hand, getting 3 power on him. Really good ability and straight out the gate as well. Very good to use. The 2-cost Arcana. Winds of Watum. Afflict an enemy card here with -5 and move it right. That is actually better than you would think. Now, I know people were talking, oh, maybe we can use it with Scream and stuff like that. Generally, it's just a good ability. I mean, you look and you think, it does play like Aranya, as far as you don't necessarily need to move it to gain the power. So likewise, you don't necessarily need to move it to lose the power. So just being able to flip one enemy card with -5 for 2 power, or for 2 cost, is fantastic. So yeah, definitely worth keeping that in mind when you're considering the card. It's definitely probably the underrated ability, but it's pretty decent. Then we got Bolt of Boltak. That was actually, for me, the MVP, because just the idea that you could get 4 energy. I think I actually stated when I was doing my stream it was 3 energy, but I must have misquoted at the time. 4 energy is brilliant, and what I found out is that you can play it onto cloning vats, which I thought was brilliant. So the idea you can just keep spamming it into there, keep getting the Bolts of Boltak back, and keep playing it again. So really good to know that, because you're just able to keep ramping up. Okay, the final one is the images of Econ. Transform your other cards here into copies of the highest power one. That's probably the hardest one to play, if I'm going to be honest, because you essentially do want to play it on something that's either got high power or high impact as a non-reveal, or even an ongoing if you wanted to go that route. But yeah, it's tricky, because essentially you're trying to do a bit of win more with it. And I will admit, there were a few instances where it played well, but can't say to you this is the ability that wins you games, or at least you feel it feels like you're gambling on it rather than it's a defiant, yes, this will do good. So not entirely sure what to make of that one, if I'm going to be frank. And then if we're moving on to S on the actual Spotlight Cash card, end of turn, put a created card from your hand here. If you haven't seen it from the update, by the way, we've got a tooltips button here. I don't know if the PC client's being buggy. No, it isn't. Which just gives you clarification on what created card end of turn means. They do it for all different bits of terminology, so that's really nice. A really nice quality of life change. But yeah, Eson was interesting. We didn't play him as much as I would like, but we did get some interesting moments from him. Good and bad. We'll try and put an example of both in the video. But yeah, I think Eson's definitely one of those cards that you're going to have moments where you think, wow, this is brilliant, and then moments where it's a 6-10. So I think you've got to sort of weigh that up in the sense of, do you build a deck around it, or is it just a nice card to have? Also, one other little extra point to put in there. Nice little Emperor Hulkling card, in theory. I didn't actually experience that, but that would actually be kind of nice. So, you know, just putting that out there. Now, this is the deck that I ran. I realized, well, in the first video, I have not actually finalized how this looks on the right hand side of the screen. But yeah, this is the deck I was running. So we've got Quicksilver, Hawkeye. Hawkeye obviously has loads of generated cards, so we can just put them in our hand and hope that Eson could do something with them if he's in play. We got Iron Patriot, same thing, generating a card. We got Sam Wilson. Now, this was more for priority and just for the fact that we've got Wiccan in the deck. So if we're going down, you can see Wiccan there. And yeah, it was just basically I wanted an extra 2 cost in my deck. So you could probably sub Sam out if you haven't got it or you're not really fond of the card. But at one point, I was actually running, instead of Wave, I was running Adam Warlock as well. So that'd be the one I would opt to suggest. But yeah, I did like Sam in general. He's not a bad card in principle, so I think he makes sense in a deck like this. But I also could respect if you wanted to go for something that gave you card draw or actually generated cards for you. Fastos, I actually feel like Fastos is really now a nice pairing when it comes to Agamotto, because we got a little update regarding the charms, or the arcana, sorry, that because they don't have power, it's almost a guarantee, like I say almost, it is a guarantee that Fastos will reduce the cost of the charms. The arcana. Why am I saying charms? Anyway, essentially, you play Fastos, you're going to get those skills a lot cheaper. So, well, I'll say a lot cheaper, 1 cost cheaper. But still, it's better than playing them at max cost. So, I like it. And plus, you never know, you might get something a bit cheaper as well. Like, we're trying to get Eson out nice and early, so if it's a 5 cost, that's better. So, nice options. Coulson pretty much speaks for itself. He's one of the ultimate card generators, so you get a 4 and a 5 cost card in your hand. Brilliant. Wave, as we've mentioned, we won't be able to sometimes just cheese Eson out, so turn 3 Wave, turn 4 Eson, brilliant. Granted, downside there is you don't usually have a card generated in your hand at that point, so that is the flip side, but you can always then try and get one out turn 5. Wiccan, so this is the A plan, as I would call it. So the A plan is that you do Quicksilver, Iron Patriot. Probably at that point you'd actually go for either you've got a coin toss of Fastos or Coulson. Then it's Wiccan, and then turn 5 you're hoping to get Eson down. Turn 6 you've got priority, you can do a life, and hopefully something will come down. Agamotto himself, just for the record, 5'10", decent, 5'13", quite nice. So don't sleep on the actual power of Agamotto as a card as a 5 cost, so I like it. Alive was a bit of a flavour pick that was suggested by Aranya in chat. I actually think it was a decent call in the end. I was going to go with Gore. I think there is still an argument Gore would be good if you didn't want to pick Eson, because there's a load of on reveals in this deck, so that would actually be quite nice for Gore. But I'll leave that to you guys. Mockingbird, loads of created cards. I haven't been using that terminology, I'm going to have to get used to it, but yeah, a lot of created cards in this deck, so in theory, Mockingbird should feast. And then, as we've said, Eson. So, I'm going to leave you with some gameplay highlights. I want to just flag out before that this might show up in the video. I ran a completely recommendable Thanos deck with Arishem as well. So I did this right at the start of the stream. I was kind of feeling silly. And yeah, we got 12 cards from Arishem, we got 6 from Thanos, and then an extra 4 charms, or 4 arcana from Agamotto. So yeah, that was 18 cards in total added to the deck. It was unnecessary, but it was fun. And just for the record, I haven't actually shown the win rates, but let's pop them on screen. The main deck I was running, can I change this? That'll do. Yeah, the main deck we were running had an end 63% win rate, 19 wins, 11 losses. But the Thanos one didn't do bad. I only played 10 games with it, but we had a 6% win rate, and it was 6 and 4. Naturally, day 1, bots and all that, but it wasn't the worst. I mean, I haven't climbed out of Vibranium yet, but that's a couple of battles just when I'm offline tonight. But in principle, again, I still think that's pretty solid. So, let me know what you think, folks. Well, first of all, let me know what you think of the highlights I'm going to publish, but then let me know what you think of the 2 cards, because I do think there's some fun in there. I think the idea of just being able to play cards without actually committing energy is kind of nice. But as you're going to see, it's not always a good thing. Alright, folks. Enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now, everyone. Alright, so how big is this deck going to be? 12 plus 12. Add 5. Yeah, so a 30 card deck. Please say there's no Cassandra Nova on the other side. Alright. Yeah, I'd be lucky. I shouldn't really be doing this on Infinite Climb, but let's just have a go. We did pull a domino. These girls fall like dominoes. Is this a bot? Probably? I like that.
Face the might of Asgard, Mjolnir!
Okay. I think that's too early. I wanted to play it, but I think no, we can't chance it yet. I'll tell you what, let's play Sasquatch now. Alright, that's fun. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I think we're going to chance the power there. But saying that, we gotta do that now, surely. All they can do is play one card. Oh no, they can't got a space for all four here, do they? Okay. That's still solid there. But that feels like overkill as well, so maybe we do 10 there. And play the pixie there so that whatever it is something reasonably big from here. Yeah, you're probably not wrong. Thanos could be a bit overkill here. The only reason I was questioning it was a bot was the portrait. The gameplay definitely said bot. The gameplay in the cards definitely said it. They've started doing a job of masking them better, haven't they? Not necessarily on the, like I say, the gameplay, but the way they look. Yeah, this still isn't updating. Incy wincy bit irritating. I think it's just because the app hasn't registered we're in a new season. Oh, okay. So, we do lose Quinjet, but we can at least gain a bit of power on Athena. I think we play Gorgon and Blizzard. Ooh, that's quite good timing. Alright, so they've nipped my Thanos. I really don't know what to do as far as... We've got Nick here. I don't know if we burn him in Death's Domain. Hmm. I think I just play Morbius for now. Just see what we draw as much as anything. Sorry, not Morbius, Mobius. And Baku from the bottom rope. Yeah, as much as I would like to just... you know what, I'll even throw him into Death's Domain so that Athena grows, but... I don't like throwing 2 cards into the death pile. Alright, that's actually probably worth the sacrifice in terms of Doom being on the board. Copycat Valentina. Eson, okay. They got the bolts of Bullthak. Remind me what that one does. They've got +4 energy, right. That's a lot. To gain extra power there. Because we're going to lose on Lizard. 7 energy we've got. It's a shame we haven't got a 3 cost. It's equally a shame we didn't get Snow Guard before this. Right, what have they got? I'm surprised they didn't play right. Oh! Ho, 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 ho. Give him the due, that Thanos nearly got me. Anyway, I thought to have made a god tier snap. Ooh. Odin Vision. Okay. Okay, we keep our bot sniffing about. Definitely keep that bot sniffing about. That would be interesting. I'll agree, that would be interesting. Alright, so Wiccan's kind of dead for us here. At least this will draw Agamotto. What card do we get? Images cone of a cone. You know what, I'm just gonna play that again, I think. They wasted that. I mean, that's the one that, yeah, moves with -5. Alright, thank you very much. Oh, of course, you want your Daredevil, don't you? You know, the bots do like the Daredevil. Just watch there be a Shang-Chi. Got to be said, 3 visions is kind of nice. I mean, I've already seen that they can pull a Shang-Chi out of nowhere. That's why I'm just a little cautious, you know what I mean? Ooh, got very discounted Mockingbird as well to boot. Maybe do that, and that. Oh, it's my own. That explains that. I was just thinking, they don't usually play Series 5 cards, do they? You know, that is annoying. 2 costs in the deck, and I didn't draw one. Go on, Quicksilver, pull something good for me. Eson would be interesting, actually, saying that. No, Mockingbird, alright. What about you, Fastos? Yeah, I think we play him in there. Hey, yeah, you got my shield. Oh, and you got your Sarah, nice. Nice. Thrilled for you. Buzzing. I'm buzzing, man. I'm buzzing. Oh, thank you. And thank you as well. I mean, I will definitely take that. This won't be friendly for what it's worth. We could lose the lane, actually, because of that combo. Yeah. No, we're only 1 behind. But that is useless. So I think we've just got to focus right. They can't add there, can they? Surely not. Only thing I can think is Luke Cage, and I can't really do much about Luke. Wow, they're really slamming that lane. Red Guardian. That's fine. Yeah, Luke was in there somewhere. Like, he was one of those we didn't see, and I think we just got very lucky that he didn't get pulled out. Alright, that was an early snap from Padraj. Let's play Quicksilver. Bit of early priority. Ooh, I can understand why. Double discount's a very nice thing for Quinjet. Actually, let's play Hawkeye Kate Bishop. Because then we get an arrow and we can play I'm Patriot. Possibly up there. Ooh. Right. I mean, they snapped. I mean, I'll give that to him. I'm not going to contest that. I don't like the idea of giving it to him, but yeah. Alright, that was a waste of a leech. That was the Patriot, wasn't it? Okay, so a life got reduced. I really don't want to draw Vibranium, but I think I've got to play it. I think if I play left, it's too risky. Oh, wow. Oh, you're playing Arishem as well? I didn't notice. So we know what we've got to hit there. And to be fair, we've hit it. That takes us to 14. Alright, Eson drops a card. Okay, that's not ideal. I mean, this is bananas, but do that? Surely not. Or do that? We for certain lose the left, but no, I don't think we've got enough either way that way. We haven't got priority, so Alive's useless. Agamotto's 10, but that just doesn't feel a lot in the grand scheme. I mean, we get +6 there, so that's, yeah, that's 16. I don't know. This doesn't feel anywhere near enough. Ooh. Wow. I'm pleasantly surprised. I mean, Gilga, you would have thought would have had enough, but Pin Power just really saw us through, I think, there. Me. Okay, that blows a bit. Arguably for both of us. Necron's interesting. I like that as a potential 0 drop. Alright, we get the temporal manipulation one, that's very nice. I'm not sure 7 power is enough to win this, but again, I still think that's alright. Okay, Zabu and Shaw. Is this a hand buff deck? I think next turn I'm going to play Eson, but I'm also going to put the Pim arrow there. So they've got their own Agamotto, and they're filling that location with Broodlings. Alright, this could get quite tasty. Like I say, we do that. I really don't want to be wasting a Pim arrow here, but I feel like I've got to. Not a Pim arrow, a basic arrow. Yeah, so they win that lane, fair enough. I do think they play one card mid at least. But if they play anything left, hopefully I can capitalise. Okay, so they win that middle lane very well. But not enough of that. I go back to what I said earlier. I think Agamotto's got some really interesting applications. And Eson, if you can play him out right, he's got some good use. Maybe my issue is I'm trying to run them both in the same deck, which is something that I genuinely think they should be able to work together. But maybe I do need to try them in separate decks to see if that's part of the problem. Alright, squirrels. Alright, we lose the Wiccan. We do have the bolts though, so that means if we draw S on, we're alright. Okay. I'm going to snap here. This is feeling very botty, so we're going to just take precautions. Damn it. Can't play. Can't play two cards. But I figure let's play the bolts down. Let's at least make sure we get more energy next turn. I mean, I'm fine with that. We're still a bit short in terms of... I don't really know where our power's coming from in some ways. Saying that, I think I've just found it. That is kind of cool. Granted, we do miss out on Agamotto, but I'm not entirely sure we need him. Because we're going to draw a card anyway. Thanos, cool. And Images of Icon's going to create 2 more visions. I mean, that's still decent to 3 power Mockingbird. So that's 24 power, and we're adding 19 now. I'm curious if Yondu's animation's missing at the moment.
Victory.
Yeah, I think it is, because Iron Patriot got banished, but we never saw it get banished. Alright, bottle it. Alright, last thing we're going to do is play Quicksilver into cloning bats. Although, assuming you can do it, I kind of like the idea of getting the Winds of Watum into my hand again. Yeah, that seems a normal non-botty thing to do. Oh wow, we pulled an Eson from Iron Patriot. That's cool. I've got to see if this works. I don't think it does, but I'm curious if it does. It vanishes, but it gets added. That's pretty neat. But we've got 8 power, so we can go there. And you know what? Go there. Let's generate some cards. I mean, that's like a free energy resource. Actually, I wouldn't mind if they snapped off that. Right, we've got 9 power, so we're going to play down that. And again, we're going to play that. Actually, no. Let's do this the smart way. 1, 2. Yeah. We've got that many cards that I've generated at this point, or it feels like we've generated that many. Including an Eson. So what's it going to pull? Another Eson. Alright, there's a point when it feels like a meme. We got 10 energy, so we do... Let's see, 1... 1, 2, yeah. Maybe we play that just for try and balance it all out. This could be absolute mania as far as I've got no idea what will happen. I'm just hoping it doesn't pull the bolts.
Minions to me.
Okay, that blows a bit. We should be fine. Pull the Ronin. That is baiting a bot, but that was pretty good, I thought. If anything, I love that interaction with bolt to bolt attack. That is really good. Just being able to spam that, get 3 energy every turn. I mean, it felt like we were just a little bit off curve in the end, but still, generating an Eson and then being able to replicate it. I mean, granted, we didn't benefit from the replicate, but that was actually a really good example of how you can use the 2 cards together. Even if maybe a location boosted it a bit. I would like that Spidey profile pic, avatar. Oh, hang on, we're getting 2 of their cards. Images of a corn and a kitty pride. Okay. Let's hope that we can draw our Agamotto. Yeah, we can. He didn't get nicked. We'll play Kitty and Quicksilver. I'm wary of playing the Bolt because, as it stands, I haven't really got a big oomph to play. So I think we just go with Fastos for, like, considerable power, if you like. Nocturne, wow. I haven't seen Nocturne in ages. Start Tower, okay. Eson got a boost. We're going to play Kitty and the Bolts, so we can get Eson down. Okay, they play their Bolts as well. Okay, so 9 energy. Do we do that? Just to use the images? That is reduced, it was our own. Actually, you know what? I think we play it in the mid. That makes more sense. Of all of them, Fastos is better than Quicksilver. Plus, it'll help us compete a bit more with... Sorry, it just occurred to me, this won't end the game, will it? That would be cruel if it just ends out of nowhere. I don't think it does just end. Okay. Yeah, so I've got a counter 2 cards here. or match 2 cards. We got 6 energy. I feel like that could climb. That's 11 power. That's generated if we needed it to be. Or do we just ignore Eson? That's such a weird thing to think. That's the more power. That's 17 power left. They'd have to bridge 9. Can they bridge 9? Or do they just say, right, we surrender mid? The only thing they could move that with a Magneto is... Well, maybe it's not Magneto. Maybe they would do a cannonball. But that would still be 12, and I'd be 17, right? Although, another although here. If it was cannonball... What happens if we do... We've got to stick with it. If it's cannonball, it's cannonball, but I don't like it. Winter War Tomb. Just afflict us with negative power, okay. Jeff. Cool. Wave. We should be fine. I was honestly fearing cannonball, so I'm glad they didn't either have it in hand or they didn't play it. I tell you what, this copycat variant is popular today. feel like I've seen it 2 or 3 times now. But, you know, by variant popularity, that's quite often. Alright, so we're drawing Power Up Agamotto. And that's brilliant in terms of just giving a card immediate presence. Yeah, let's play Sam down. Agent Venom gives me an immediate impression that we're going to be seeing Red Guardian. So I think what I'm going to do is that and that. Just leave the shield for now. Well, saying that, if it's... Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be bummed, honestly, if we have... if we get Red Guardian now. Because it dawned on me, Quicksilver wouldn't have mattered too much anyway. That previous turn, it would have been helpful as far as if we'd have gone first, but going second, it didn't matter. Alright, Tumor and Hobgoblin are nice. That's a nice hood for them. They get Prio. So tempting to play that Hobgoblin, but I just think that's... I feel like it's bait. All of these cards are very high powered as well. I am got something really low curve. I think we just play Agamotto down. Again, it doesn't feel nice, but... Ooh, Havoc. Stage building up based off that, okay. We did get priority. And if we draw a life, it might not feel that bad. No Eliath. That feels like it could be very awkward with that. I mean, with a tumor, it'd be great. Let's roll the dice. I mean, it could be that they play enough left that they're able to win that location, but I'm hoping 13's enough there. But whereas I'm not sure 13 is enough here, with 10 already contested. 23 alone should contest, but if we had a -8... Alright, so please don't be Hob. Please don't be Hob. I'll even take the balls. Oh, you! Oh, never mind, I saw it coming. I saw it coming. I mean, just imagine, right? Instead of playing a tumor, you play Eson, and that pulls a tumor. But that's fun. Oh, well. Let's play Temporal Manipulation. Mantis, you whiff there. Not many people play Mantis. High rank, or high collection level, I should say. Let's play Windsor Watomir. Make that Mantis look like a worse play. Or not. Falcon can take a hit for that. Alright, so we don't know what's in the hand, but they obviously have 2 Mantises. Quite a weird play, actually. That earned them priority. But something tells me they'll play a Mantis here. There it is. The only reason I played in that location is I didn't want it to land, the wave to land there. Plus, if they use the wave, I'm not too bothered by it. And that might be nice with images of Econ. Alright, they get that an Agamotto. If I didn't know better, I'd think that this was a steal their deck kind of deck. Alright, I think images of Econ will be quite handy mid. But if we draw Eson, then that gets... Well, actually, saying that Eson again gets kind of screwed by Spider Island. Omega Red, White Tiger. Okay. Another Collector, and they play the Wave. Right, so that only really benefits Eliath. That feels like a very weak play. I mean, that would just be enough, assuming that the Collector didn't fill. It's a toughie. It's also presuming they play a card mid. Which they didn't. Wow, we just about got away with that.
Victory.
Say that, I don't even know if that was a bot. I might have gave a fist bump then, and now I think about it, that was probably / possibly a bot. I mean, is either that or that was one hell of a cook someone was doing. I think that was me just kind of getting fully in the mind of the game and forgetting, oh yeah, that might be a bot. There were a few interesting moments. Final snooze. Alright, let's pop that there.
Hey man, I'm Cook.
You are cool. I'm assuming that you've got Ronan in there. Never lucky. Yeah, there's the ham. That's what ham gets. Asgard besieged. Honestly, I don't really care if I get a destroyer. It would actually be kind of helpful. You know what? We're going to play that. You're probably going to need more than the Dark Book. And we're going to play Agamotto down. Shang-Chi. Ronan. Not a lot of cards in my deck. Or in my hand, I should say. Yeah, you know what? We'll play Eson. There's a flip between playing a pig or getting the Winds of War Tomb, so I'm kind of curious. So a Shang-Chi. I must admit though, I would be a bit salty at that, especially after yesterday I was doing a video saying, yeah, it'll be a great counter to Eson, to Agamotto, and then basically we just still win. But yeah, Destroyer played a big part there.